The Cowboys had questions coming into the season about their franchise quarterback. They've got a huge cap number next year, nearly $60 million for Dak Prescott, and I think you and I both agreed, along with many others, it was time for Dak Prescott. If he wants to parlay that into another high-end contract, he needs to play like a high-end quarterback. This year, he is. Here's Jerry Jones from one of his many appearances on 105.3 The Fan in Dallas, answering the question of whether this is the best he has seen Dak Prescott play.
Really, I can definitively say this is the best I've seen him play. I think that I would give Mike McCarthy a lot of credit here because what they've done is really installed. Mike has done a great job of coaching coaching how important it is that they get the fundamentals down of what we're trying to do offensively, what we're trying to do, believe in it, keep working on it, it'll come. And so they've stayed consistent with the changes and what he's trying to do offensively. That's paying off.
Now, there's a general rule of thumb out there that I'm sure Jerry Jones is well accustomed to. When you're facing a negotiation with a player, don't be over the top in your praise of the player because
he seems
those
to break that a lot.
Printed out and laminated and handed to you at the bargaining table when it's time to meet with the player's agent. But they are already screwed. I think it's obviously something that makes him happy because he wants his team to do well and he wants to win a Super Bowl, yada, yada, still searching for the whole of glory. But it also makes it easier for him to do what he's going to have to do anyway. He's stuck with Dak Prescott's contract. And so when you're stuck with that contract and you're going to have to turn it into some massive top-of-the-market deal in order to shrink the $59.4 million cap hit, if he's playing well, that makes it a hell of a lot easier to do what you have to do anyway. So that's where I think Jerry Jones' greatest happiness, i.e. the moment before he needs more happiness, that is where I think he's most happy about what Dak's doing because they are over the barrel, and when they write the next giant check and commit to the next big contract, it's going to be easier to justify because we're not giving it to a middle-of-the-pack guy. We're giving it to a guy who's in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, no, I think that's right. And you know, he's last year was the only year of his career that I really look at to go, that was a middle-of-the-pack performance by Dak Prescott. He's always been a top 10 quarterback, really, for the most part, almost since the instant he got into the NFL. Rookie year, okay, they managed him. They ran the ball. Ezekiel Elliott was phenomenal, but, there's a lot to like about Dak Prescott. There is. Is he a superstar? Can he take over the game in a backyard element like we know some of the great ones in the sport can right now? I'm not sure to that capacity. That's not the way he plays. But at the same time, as far as standing in the pocket, making the right read, standing in the pocket, making the pockets collapse and making aggressive big throws down the field and being accurate with it time after time after time. One of the best downfield throwers in the sport, really, ever since he's got into the NFL. That's where I like Dak Prescott. And then he makes a few moves outside the pocket every now and then, and you can call some quarterback design runs with him because he's a big sucker. That's for sure. I think Jerry Jones they're elated. They're happy as hell, Dak Prescott, for all the reasons you talked about with how he's playing, right? They know they're stuck in a tough spot, and especially if he plays like this, there's nothing they can do. He's coming back. I think what they're hoping is maybe if we kiss his ass enough and he plays well enough, he won't hold us over the barrel too much, and he'll start to go, hey, I made a lot of money. Let's see if we can get a few more players in here to win some Super Bowls so we can get some glory hole going in here because, we know Jerry likes some glory hole, right? So that's where I think they're kind of hoping right now, and that's the trajectory it's going on. But, how could you not like Dak Prescott? His ability to handle if they play bad, he's trash because he's the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. If they play good, he gets propped up to such a level sometimes it's not realistic either. And he handles it, with unbelievable maturity, grace, professionalism. You say it, Dak Prescott does it. He is the guy you want to lead your offense and be in front of the podium. He has so many positives about him. I have great respect for Dak Prescott, and he is playing some awesome football right now.
And by the way, for those of you who might be new to the NFL, new to this program, and are alarmed by the use of the term glory hole by Chris Simms, it is a reference
You brought it up
to
first.
a comment that Jerry Jones made. I tried to be tactful about it. Jerry Jones made it in a press conference prior to the 2012 season where he said, and I'm kind of quoting, not 100% accurately, but he said, I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. Now, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
That's news
After that,
to me.
His spokesman at the time, Rich Dalrymple, said glory hole is a term commonly used in the oil and gas exploration industry where Jerry has made most of his money. And Jerry said that's news to me. And I say all of that just so that I can justify offering up this twist on the Don Draper line from earlier in the program. Glory hole is the moment before you want more glory hole. That would be the Jerry Jones. That would be the Jerry Jones happiness angle. All right, so anyway. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.